Pearl Haven, a place of hope and new beginning. It sits on 12 acres of beautiful property in a rural area, surrounded by 135 acres of ag land, of which we're developing out a 20,000 square foot facility that will be the home and the treatment center for an average of 40 girls a year, surrounded by the most serene, amazing environment, tons of land, agriculture, the ability to have multiple adjunct therapies, everything provided right here on site. We'll have the ability to put in a multi-purpose sport court, a track and field so that girls can engage in more physical activity and exercise, that we can do team sports to help them learn how to work together, to help build that confidence, that trust, that ability to embrace their bright future. We have the opportunity to have trails and pathways where they can walk and do therapy outside. Environment is so important to the healing of these kids. Having this safe place where they can be surrounded by nature. They can be surrounded by what is green, surrounded by beauty. It's tranquil, it's healing. The environment, the building, it's all part of the program, a program that's going to restore innocence. Without it, there is nowhere for these girls to go to receive this level of care right now. This population has had such significant trauma, and that trauma takes time to recover. It doesn't happen overnight. I'm standing right now in what's called the multi-purpose room. This will be a place where meals will happen, games will take place, laughter will be found again. Over here in this far left corner is our movement studio. This will be a place for yoga and hula and dance, a place where girls can reconnect with their bodies. They can begin to process their trauma through movement, but also re-engage in physical activity so that we can look at their comprehensive health and well-being. Adjacent to the movement studio are 2 education classrooms. Our girls' ages span from 11 to 18 years old. The premise of much of our programming here is really based on increasing their educational ability. Many of these kids have fallen behind in school. Many of these kids have not attended school. And so we want to set them up for success because we know that with a strong education, they will be able to move forward with their life. They'll be able to have higher self-esteem, and they'll be able to set themselves up for a future of success. It will be the future commercial kitchen. Culinary arts is a huge component to our program. And so this commercial kitchen is going to offer us the ability to teach these kids culinary skills, baking, along with food preparation. Two rooms that are focused on life skill development, opportunities for learning different trades. We have a health room and we have 2 therapy rooms. This is the residential wing of Pearl Haven. In here we have 19 bedrooms, most of which will be double occupancy. The ability to have single occupancy is also an option. This central gathering area will be the place where our girls will have that family style environment. These bedrooms are going to offer these kids what could be their first time of not being fearful. They're going to be a safe haven for them to get a good night's rest, to be able to feel safe again, Nighttime can often be a scary time for these kids. So as you enter in the downstairs, there will be clinical director's office, administrator's office, a family therapy room, an interview room, a conference training center so that we can ensure our staff are up to date on the most recent policies, the focus of what we're doing on our programming, where we can have multidisciplinary team meetings and ensure that we're all collaborating and working together for the best future and best treatment plan for each child. Everything we do here is uniquely designed for each girl so that she can find her path forward. If you think about it, over 10 years, 400 girls will go through this program. Those 400 girls are attached to families. This impacts their family. It impacts the future of our community. It impacts their ability to move forward in life. And we have this amazing opportunity to reimagine their stories, to reimagine this building. When we took over this property, it was destroyed. It had so much vandalism. The entire inside needed to be completely demolitioned out. But we're changing that. Framing is happening. Drywall's about to go up. The entire roof has been redone. If we're able to close this campaign within the next month, we will be finished in December. We will be able to open our doors in the first quarter next year. This program has the potential to be the model program, to be replicated across the country and around the globe. Trafficking is not an issue that's just bound to one area of the world. It's a global problem. It's a problem in the United States. And it's something that we all have to rise up. To defend our kids, we need you to partner with us. We need you to help make this a reality. When you transform the lives of girls, communities, countries, and cultures are transformed forever.